Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Hit that like when you come on in here. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these two subjects right here. I'll give people a couple minutes to get in here. Yes, I'm back on the coffee, y'all. I took about a month. Actually a month and a week without coffee. I decided to have me a cup, man. Miss having my coffee in the morning. What's up? Wake up with your boy. Wake up with your boy, man. There's really no point in really talking about this game, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Brown Sugar, I see you in here, sweetie. I hope you're doing good, sweetie. Ted, I saw you in here. Yeah. Hey, Ted, you know what? I had to have me a coffee, man. You know. Brown Sugar, she was just telling me, she just said, just drink the damn coffee. Do what makes you feel good. So that's what I'm going to do, you know. Life is too short to be stressing. Oh, no! If I drink coffee, nigga, we gonna die anyway. Now, all right, and I know Ted, on the second subject that we're going to talk about with Trevor Lawrence, you probably disagree with me, and everybody else disagrees with me, but we're getting ready to get back into football a little bit. Now, I don't want y'all to think just because the NBA's coming to a close, oh, there's not going to be no more lives, oh, there's not going to be no more content. No, absolutely not. We got everything to talk about here. we got the draft right around the corner, right? Let's start with basketball. We got the draft right around the corner. We got the Summer League coming up. We got the USA Olympics coming up, right? Come on now. We still got baseball in the swing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't stopped nothing. We got football that's getting ready to be happening. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We don't stop around here. We got hip-hop happening. Hip-hop don't never stop. Know what I mean? Yeah, it's only a cup. Yeah. Now, the Mavericks, man, you know, Boston didn't want to celebrate in Dallas. They didn't want to celebrate. Despite what Paul Pierce has said, he didn't want to celebrate in Dallas. They want to take it back to Boston, have a Boston massacre, and win there and blow them out. Am I disappointed in the Celtics? No, not at all. I mean, if people think that they're leading to believe that, oh, Mavericks are going to come back, we saw something, Boston got exposed, that's not happening. They're going to win the championship. They're going to be one up on the Lakers. It's unfortunate for the Lakers fans. And Jaylen Brown is going to go ahead and get the Finals MVP, and that's going to be a wrap. Okay. Now, the NBA is mad about this. I know Adam Silver is not too pleased with this. He expected more from this. I'm pretty sure he's contacting some people. You know, they're wondering, you know, because of this, you know, did we make a mistake by putting Dallas in the finals for all this? Man, shit, you should have put OKC in the finals. Jelly Bean, what's going down? Jelly Bean. I used to know a nigga named Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. said, especially passing the Lakers right after Jerry West. Well, I mean, we got to call it, man. That's a fair fade right there, though, Ted, man. You know, because both of the legends died for both franchises. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had Bill Walton that died. You know what I'm saying, for Boston, and you had Jerry West that died for the Lakers. So they both playing for something, though. You know what I'm saying? They both playing for something. But 122-84, we knew from the get, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I honestly, after a while, I was like, you know, the role players, they went ahead, you know, you know when Tim Hardaway Jr. is getting off, you know what I'm saying? You know they blowing something out, you know what I'm saying? You know a kid is feeling good then. And that's a shame because he should have been playing all this time. They want to do all these stats and stuff like that about Tim Hardaway Jr. having 0 points and only playing. Yeah, but look at how much he playing. Did not play, stuff like that. You can't get no damn rhythm. If I'm Tim Hardaway Jr., immediately after the season, man, I'm going to my agent. I'm getting up out of Dallas. Yeah, what's cracking, Jelly Bean, man? Nah, but you know, they won. They're gonna go back. They're gonna go back to Boston and win. And people are still gonna criticize Boston. They're gonna say, oh, they had an easy road to the finals, all this other stuff. But 20, 30 years, 40 years down the line, like I said, people ain't gonna be saying that. Like the titles that get criticized the most are the Milwaukee Bucks title. Okay, the bubble ring. This title could potentially get criticized. I think that's about it. I mean, let's just a couple that think those are the main ones that really tend to get criticized. They talk about Giannis, you know, and the Raptors. They talk about the Raptors too. But like 20, 30 years down the line, they're not gonna be talking about that. They're gonna just be like, they won the title back then. You know, a lot of people that don't know the circumstances that went on, you know, in the 70s or in the 80s, you know, to some extent in the 90s. Well, yeah, you know, Tim Hardaway has done a lot for the Mavericks, man. Like. I'm very disappointed in Jason Kidd, man. Like, you know, and Jason Kidd is one of my favorite players. If y'all don't know, I really speak highly of Jason Kidd, but in this case right there, man, I can't defend him. Because if you'd have utilized Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh yeah, man. My fault. Before I get anything, man, shout out to Too Raw for TV. Let him know I'm shouting him out. It's his birthday today. Y'all go wish Too Raw for TV, aka Mike. I know him as Mike. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Too Raw. If y'all don't know, man, Too Raw was actually, you know, a lot of people don't know Too Raw was the first person that I started watching on the when it came to the LDBC, and then that's when he had put me on the ticket or whatever. I know him as Mike, and see, I hope, man, if he listening, man, I hope he don't get mad, but I gotta put it out there, man. But he probably don't care. This is the cleanup version of Too Raw. I remember, man, when I listened to his video and this dude was going ham. I mean, going off, talking like how my family talking how like we are in the barbershop or in the locker room. Not none of this, oh yeah, we gotta be a Harvey Harvard or Ivy League school or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight giving everything, but at the same time, he was still intellectual with it. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's when, you know what I'm saying, I guess, he had changed his name and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, and then he started going to Ticket. Now I had seen Ticket here and there or whatever, but then he kept, saying, go to Ticket, go to Ticket, go to Ticket or whatever, and then that's how I started rocking with Ticket, and then when Ticket, he a thing that was good about Ticket, man, and that he don't get to just do that he's supposed to, was that he was letting guys on the panel and letting them give them free, freedom of speech, if you will, or, saying how they feel. You know what I'm saying? But then, some things got out of hand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then also, there's a lot of niggas or whatever that don't, they don't pay homage. They don't pay homage to the two raws. They don't pay homage to the tickets and stuff. They want to say, oh yeah, this is my content, this is mine, and all that. I did this first, and all this other shit. Man, just pay homage. But he's one of the HNICs of the LDBC community, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, man. I mean. But yeah, man, shout out to Two Raw, man, and I remember whenever, shout out to LB too, because them guys always showed me love, like they had Two Raw had always shouted my channel out, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was gone for a period of time, he said one time, I forget what video, he was like, hey Polo, I don't know where you at, but he shouts out everybody. That's the thing. And he was my motivation. Him and as well as Ticket, they were my motivation for getting the channel started or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And getting things done, because I used to be on StreamYard, which I'll be back on StreamYard a lot more frequently and stuff like that. But for those of y'all that been, Brown Sugar knows what I'm talking about. Maybe Ted to a certain extent. But it used to get pretty, it used to go down here, man, and then people started getting out of hand, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you let people on the panel and stuff like that, people, some people just don't agree on stuff, but man, I don't mind people disagreeing and stuff like that, but, as long as it's respectful. And that's what Two Raw brings to the table, and that's what I try to bring to the table too. All this threatening to do stuff to each other and shit like that over disagreement because, oh, you don't like MJ or you don't like LeBron or something like that. It shouldn't even take it that far. Now, I'm all for like, oh, you capping and all that other stuff. But man, when you start being like, yeah, I'm going to pull up on you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it's no need for none of that. You know what I'm saying? And so, but anyways, man, I'm going off the rail. But yeah, shout out to Two Raw for TV, man. On his birthday, I got him ranked. Not in any type of order, but he's the top three. You can put him 1, 2, or 3. But I'm gonna be biased and put him as number 1 because he's an LDBC. But I got him ranked as a top 3 historian on YouTube. I got him. I got the brother Kev Mack. All right, and it's another guy. It's another guy that I'm not gonna name or whatever. I'm not gonna name him because I saw something on his video or whatever I wasn't too pleased with. But him and Kev Mack, man, are the best. Go sub to Kev Mack too. Kev Mack does with the gang, like with the gang banging historian. But he also talks about sports too. But Kev Mack is a real guy, man. He gets into baseball. He loves baseball and everything. He could talk sports too as well, but he knows his history on a lot of different things, not just with the streets and stuff like that. So I got True Raw and I got Kev Mack as the best historians, and the other guy as the top three historians on YouTube. All right, now let's go ahead and let's talk about Trevor Lawrence. All right, I know some of y'all ready to get to the smoke on that, right? Trevor Lawrence. Some people ask me, why you like Trevor Lawrence? Man, Trevor Lawrence, he this, he that. He didn't deserve the contract. All this other stuff. Hey, Sunshine, call him Goldilocks. That dude got an arm, and that dude plays the quarterback position very well. Let me tell you something about Trevor Lawrence, all right? And this is going to shock you. Now, Trevor Lawrence did deserve that contract, okay? He did deserve that contract. He made a dramatic jump when he came in 2021, Ted. In 2021, when he came from Clemson, he made a dramatic jump. He was at a QBR of 71.8, all right? And he threw 17 interceptions, only had 12 touchdowns. Had a subpar year, had a horrible year. Okay? In 22, all right? In 22, although he didn't make the playoffs, although he did not make the playoffs, all right? I know he didn't make the playoffs. But if you go look at his stats, Trevor Lawrence, he threw for 25 touchdowns. He had only 8 interceptions. And he had a QBR of 95.8. And on top of that, he threw for 4K yards. That season right there, but they didn't make the playoffs. That's all right. But that season right there, 22, that's why to me, that solidified him as, okay, this guy is for real. Now, last season, he took the Jaguars to the playoffs. They hadn't been to the playoffs in 5 seasons. They hadn't been to the playoffs since 2018. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He could have did a lot better. You know, he had 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, had a QBR of like 86. You know what I'm saying? But they made the playoffs though. And they won the wild card game. And then they lost to Kansas City, which is no slouch. They weren't no slouch. Because we know how Kansas City turned it up. So he absolutely deserves that contract. He deserves the contract. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you say. And on top of that, check this out, right? People's like, oh man, I love Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's so great. Go look at Peyton Manning's first 3 seasons. Matter of fact, go look at his first 4 seasons. Peyton Manning, he actually played better than Peyton Manning. Now Peyton Manning might have had the yardage, but Peyton Manning, he threw a lot of interceptions, and they don't like to mention that. But when I mention that, oh yeah, he's making history, because I mean, a lot of people didn't feel like, Justin Jeffries got a contract. You know, Justin Jeffries, they got a contract. So hell yeah, listen, I'm going to give Trevor Lawrence that contract. Trevor Lawrence, man, is cerebral. He's a good passer in the pocket. He's like I compare him to Peyton Manning because he's a Peyton Manning and with more mobility. You know, they're both about 6'5", 6'6", got an arm. Yeah, he deserved the bag. Yeah, but I'm saying if he deserved the bag, then you might as well give it to Trevor Lawrence because he made the playoffs. They have made the playoffs in like 5 seasons. Don't nobody be talking about Minnesota, man. The only reason they be talking about Minnesota, man, is because of well, at one point was because of AP, Adrian Peterson. Nigga, they talking about Jaguars now. Now they just now started talking about the Jaguars again. They could be real competitive in the AFC, but you got to surround him with some. With some even better talent or whatever. But, he's got an arm. He could throw the long ball. Everybody knows that he could throw the long bomb, not long arm. He could throw the long bomb. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know, motherfuckers want me to say pause on everything now. I can't even say icing on the cake without saying pause and shit. Ain't like I put a picture up of Marlon Wayans and that. Goddamn, you know what I mean? Said my sister in Jacksonville. Yeah, man. Hey, the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Because first off, Urban Meyer didn't know what the hell he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He got all wrapped up in. You know, there was one point Urban Meyer was on pace to be one. You know. I mean, he's still considered one of the greatest coaches to do it or whatever, but man, he just wanted to focus on other stuff outside of football or whatever, and couldn't focus on turning the franchise around. You got a guy in Trevor Lawrence that's a stud, man, and didn't really quite know how to develop him. Yeah, man, no homo pause. I like, man, oh yeah, well, you gotta say pause, man. Look, get your goddamn mind out of the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say pause for everything. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no goddamn Super Nintendo or PlayStation. Damn, man. Pause. Nigga, I'm not putting nothing over. But Trevor Lawrence, yeah, he deserved a contract. A lot of people, they disagree with me, but it's a lot of potential in Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, if he stays at it, stay focused. And now his marketability, you know, that's in question or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, kind of, you know, it doesn't don't really, you know, he's low key kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's a lot of football players that, you know, that are pretty much like that or whatever, and they still get marketed. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence, he absolutely deserved a contract. I'm happy for him, man. But besides that, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit the notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.